Welcome to Live at the Blue Box, everybody. I don't know if you knew you were here for this. We do live podcasts here every Saturday night, and you happen to be here for this one. Yes, we had a couple of Thursdays. Yes, Jenny. So we're going to start out tonight like we do every other Saturday night. We're doing a show called This Week in Geek, where we talk about the geek news from the week. And if we miss something, go ahead and raise your hand and let us know. But tonight is kind of a special night. So I don't know if you know this, but this weekend the big comic book con is down at McCormick Place. It's called C2E2. And frankly, we went down there last night. I'm not driving down there today. That's enough. So we created our own. We called it B2C2, Blue Box Comic Con. So I didn't say it was funny. I said it's a thing. So tonight, after This Week in Geek, we have, if everybody shows up, we have a bunch of really interesting guests. We're not doing our normal shows. We're going to be interviewing and talking to people that are from the, we'll say the con world. We have a video game blogger. We have somebody from a Walking Dead documentary. We have a toy collector. This guy's Star Wars toy collection is serious. It's serious stuff. And we also have a guy who writes webcomics about Dungeons & Dragons. Let's get real specific with the audience there. So it's going to be a lot of fun, but I think we're ready. A couple of things I wanted to point out. Coming up in a couple of weeks, it's May 2nd, I believe. Is it May 2nd? That
1st. May 1st.
is Free Comic Book Day?
Free Comic Book Day.
Whatever that Saturday is. Okay, May 2nd is Free Comic Book Day. Go to your local comic book stores. Get some free comics. They really are giving you comics for free. And when you're there, buy something to encourage the shop, too. That's an important part of it. And I wanted to highlight a couple of them. Since we're here in Elgin, I've had a lot of people say there was a place called Modern Age Comics. Anyone remember that place? Nobody. All right. Well, then it's new to you. They moved. They moved to Algonquin. They're at 2210 East Algonquin Road. But they're also opening a second location now in Crystal Lake on Free Comic Book Day. So go in and get those free comics from them. And that one will be at 5150 Northwest Highway, Suite 6 in Crystal Lake. And we were supposed to have two guys tonight. They couldn't make it. They had something that own a comic book store in Crystal Lake called My Happy Place. And it's another brand new comic book store. They were going to be on. We were going to chat up about comics and about that industry and everything. They couldn't make it, unfortunately. We'll have them another time. But go to their shop and get some free comics, too. It's 19 East Berkshire Drive. It's called My Happy Place Comics. Did I get it wrong? Suite 2. Are you from there? Oh, hey, man. Are you on tonight or just visiting? Just visiting. All right. Well, it's an awesome shop. Do you want to tell us anything about it? Is it... Okay. Cool. Do you know the other place, Modern? You know what? You're going to be friends with those guys. Make friends. Cool. Yeah, he said they were doing gaming. He was talking to me tonight about it. So, excellent. Well, there you go. So definitely go to My Happy Place and check out Modern Age and give them your money and give them your time. Hey, Alil. All right, so we're going to start our show. Let's introduce ourselves on the end here.
My name is Alil Kanitsa.
I wasn't going to have you go first, but go ahead. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And we have...
Edward Lee.
And I'm Rob Southgate. Okay, let's jump into this thing. All that business is out of the way. So the very first thing I want to talk about, before we get into our experience from this weekend, is Frank Miller, who did...
Wait. That's the first thing?
I want to start with that. You got something else?
Yeah, we should talk about the Joker pick.
Oh, yes.
Frank Miller. No, go ahead. You want to talk about the Joker pick? Let's talk about the
that's
Joker.
fine. Go ahead,
No,
Frank Miller. Frank Miller's coming back to do Batman. Dark
You know
Knight
what?
3.
You know why I wasn't going to talk about that right up front? Because there's not much to say. It's a picture of the Joker. So this week, a picture of Jared Leto as the Joker was released. They've been teasing it. He's been putting snaps of his green hair, and here's an official picture. He's got weird tattoos and a grill. I don't know. Are you like thinking this is the best Joker thing you've ever seen?
No, I absolutely hate it.
Yeah,
I think it's terrible. I mean, I understand what they're
So
going
you want
for.
to start with negativity, Mr.
Of course.
I'm an
always
internet
negative.
troll. I want to be angry at everything.
Well, besides, I like it. I think it's a nice tone that they haven't
Can we
used
have a cage
before.
match between you two? I know who's
Sure.
going to win that.
I don't even have to move for that.
Yeah.
No, I just, you know what? I like the classic look of the Joker. I like where they were initially going with Leto, and then I think it was all the tattoos and everything and the grill that kind of got away from it. I know in the comics now some versions of the Joker have tattoos. He's got this big dragon on his back and everything, but it just seems like it's too much.
You know what? I agree, man. It seems to me, I think it was the grill where I'm like, you know what? If they want to do something like that, add that in the next movie. Have
All
him
the
go
face
crazier.
tattoos.
But the tattoos, I don't know, man. They got to live with this look for a while.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. The tattoos, all right. Hopefully, we're not going to see him with his shirt off a lot.
Oh yeah, no.
But unless it's Magic Mike Man,
Magic Mike Joker.
Yeah, right. Ben Affleck in Magic Mike Batman. Magic Mike Arkham Asylum. That's what it'll be called.
I like it.
But the grill, I don't know. It's a long time to live with it. What do you think, Edward? You like it?
I like it except for the grill. I mean, they could leave that out, but yeah, I like the overall look. Yes.
Now, do you think that grill is going to be removable and they're going to do one of these, like they show it in the picture, he'll pop it in, he'll pop it out?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, they won't.
So he's just going to have it.
I mean, my guess is the story behind all this is it's going to be all of this was done while he was in prison.
Okay.
So.
All right.
That could make
sense. Well, those are quite impressive prison tattoos.
I do like the touch of the purple, like the purple glove that he's got on. The purple,
yeah, right.
Like
with the green hair and the purple glove. And he looks insane. The Joker's an interesting character. I think it's going to be interesting, but everything so far with this I haven't been super excited by.
Agreed.
All right. So Frank Miller, thank you. And this is, watch, I'm going to be a big troll here too. So Frank Miller, who did The Dark Knight Returns, which is arguably one of the greatest graphic novels of all time, or at least it's a great entry point for many people. You're saying, I love it. Anyone else love The Dark Knight Returns, or am I crazy on this one? One, two.
You're also crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My Happy Place guys do.
I don't want to say that it was
My
the
Happy Place
greatest.
too, man.
There's a lot of stories out there, and for Frank Miller to get that top billing,
Well, no, okay.
I don't know.
But here's why I wanted to bring it up. Because when I was reading about it today, the article made a point about The Dark Knight Strikes Back, which was the second one. I thought that one stunk on ice. I did not care for that sequel at all. So no one ever talks about it, though. Like, everyone talks about Dark Knight Returns, and I've heard people say, like, oh, yeah, and the second one, and the trilogy's coming. And I'm like, but that was so bad.
Didn't the second one come out, like, in 2001?
No. Yeah, maybe. It's been a while.
I know, it's been a while, but it hasn't been as long, because The Dark Knight Returns came out in, God, it was
I was in college.
80s.
That was my freshman year. It was 87. Edward wasn't born yet.
No. You had to sign a waiver to go in a haunted house. Jeez.
Yeah.
Way to throw him under the bus. You know what? We're going to share the picture of you crying in there.
Sure.
Was not crying.
So, okay, it's called The Dark Knight Master Race. Are you guys excited about it? Do you care? I'm actually excited, even though I'm nervous that it's going to be terrible.
I mean,
I like everything, so I'm going to get it. I'm going to like it, and then 5 minutes later, I'm going to go, yeah, that wasn't so good.
Yeah, I'm not too excited for it.
Okay, anyone out here excited for it? Nobody's listening.
Everybody's eating.
Welcome to Live at the Blue Box. We're just starting now.
Listens.
The Dark Knight, the third book in the series. Scott is. They're not. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to throw one more out then. The Rogue One trailer that leaked. Did you guys see it?
no.
Yes.
No.
Okay, it leaked, and it got taken down right away, so you had to look quick. Alil, what'd you think?
I liked it. I wasn't blown away by it as I was
it's not original
episode
footage.
7, right? I mean, but I like where they're going with it.
I do too.
I like that it's a bridge movie. Kind of why I like Star Wars Rebels, the animated show on Disney XD. I like the bridge concept because I want to forget about the prequel trilogy, and I want to work more in this universe
Right.
that we've grown up in. And I thought it was cool. I want to see more of it.
Why you so hated me?
Yeah, Jar Jar.
Because everyone hates you.
Oh, speaking of
You
that,
are the Jar Jar of the show, so it's perfect.
I'm the most hated. Let me point something out about that, though. So this weekend there's going to be a lot of references to that. We went to C2E2 yesterday. All three of us were there.
Yes.
And we talked to Paul, and I can't remember his last name, but he writes a book called The Wobbit, which is a parody of The Hobbit, and it is really good. Paul Erickson, I think his name is. Well, he told me yesterday, and we'll talk about this more in the future, but he has now written a Star Wars one called Jar Jar Wars. And it looked really funny. So there you go. Check out his stuff. If you are at a con, you want to check out The Wobbit, and if you go down that Wobbit hole, you will find Jar Jar Wars. So there. I just thought of that. That wasn't a commercial, not a paid endorsement.
I think it was. I want to cut.
I'll cut you. All right, what do you got?
Go ahead, Edward.
Oh, well, so I liked it. Okay, Go ahead.
So there's a rumor going out that Bleeding Coal has heard. It's that Doctor Strange will be introduced on Netflix Iron Fist series before his first movie.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing. I mean, I think it's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, they could debut it as
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, there's a connectivity in both those characters with the mysticism and everything, so it fits and it would make sense.
Well, it'll also give you an introduction, so we don't have to go through an origin story maybe in the movie, or if we do have a little bit of origin, we won't feel like get to the story because we've already got some of the meat going.
Right.
Or they
just
could
to add to that, they announced this week that Daredevil, the second season of Daredevil is going to happen.
Yes.
And one of the things I read is they are really considering Punisher in that.
Well, it's not that they're considering it. Charlie Cox wants the Punisher.
Okay, they're considering it because he wouldn't have said that if they weren't considering it.
No, they were just asking him what he wants going forward.
I say, mark my words that
man,
he's going to be in it. And I'm going to get my dream of Lucy Lawless and the Punisher in one movie.
Well, in that movie, in that atmosphere of the
Terrible.
Of
Have
the
you even watched
episodes.
that? Are you even old enough to watch the Daredevil on Netflix?
Yes.
His mom's out of
I
town.
would say that.
Mom's not here.
I mean, as a perfect atmosphere for the Punisher.
Yeah, I think it's
Dark.
great. I think it's great. And it's a good way because eventually they're going to reboot the Punisher and make a movie with the Punisher. Eventually.
No, they won't.
They will.
They're going to do this with the Punisher, what they're doing with Netflix.
Mark my words.
You are wrong because they are not.
I want them to do a 12-hour Punisher movie on Netflix.
That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a 12-hour series. They're not going to make a movie because they've already seen the box office of the Punisher. It's not worth it for them to invest in that.
Enough said.
We did.
Called this on Enough Said. If they put Punisher in Season 2 of Daredevil, then Phase 2 of the Netflix Marvel stuff, I mark my words, Punisher is one of them.
I think it should be Punisher. I think Ghost Rider would be perfect for
Yes.
that. And I also think Blade would be perfect for that.
Squirrel Girl.
They've already...
No,
the
not
Micronauts
Squirrel
and
Girl.
Alpha Flight.
Squirrel Girl.
Oh, no,
Alpha Flight
yes.
is owned by Fox.
Yes, Alpha Flight.
Owned by
yes,
Fox.
but None
Yep.
of the
No
other.
Alpha
With the Sasquatch.
You
Yep.
keep Alpha Fox, but
Alpha Fox.
yeah. What is
Who's
it?
Alpha Fox?
I have no idea.
Alpha Force.
What movies are you watching?
Also Charlie Cox they've announced, which we kind of already knew, but his contract with Marvel is also open for movies.
Well, yeah,
and he's
that's
been
pretty
talking
obvious.
about how he wants to really have a role in Civil War because Daredevil had
He's
a
an important
role, but he
character.
had a background role.
Right,
he
but he's
wasn't
important.
fighting people because he even said it. Daredevil couldn't keep up with these superhuman people,
Right.
but he could do that background stuff like he did in Civil War. Which
Well,
I think would be
think
great.
about it. They're going to have the Defenders come out, too. These characters are going to bleed in. Even if they're background characters, they're going to be there. Even if they're just a window cleaner is cleaning the window and you see Daredevil through it. Oh, no, that's Spider-Man.
That's not true.
Yeah, I know it's not true. I fell for it. I still fall for it. I think it was shot. I think that they decided not to use it, and that's why they pulled it. I think that's why Joss Whedon made the announcement that there is nothing at the end, because they decided that didn't fit exactly with what they wanted to do. I think that was real.
Well, I think because it looked more like a joke, like how they did with Guardians of the Galaxy with Howard
and
the
I
Duck.
think they pulled it.
And there's no Howard the Duck coming anytime soon.
Yes.
But Spider-Man
According to George
is.
Lucas last week, they will eventually.
Well,
Eventually.
Eventually. All right. Let's see. Okay, we keep talking about Independence Day 2. Anybody excited for this?
No.
I hear crickets out
I'm
there.
not.
Well, now they've announced Bill Pullman and Judd Hirsch are going to be in Independence Day 2. Okay. And, Lil, you weren't here for the last one that we talked about it with, but Randy no, not Randy Quaid. He's definitely not coming back. Who is the other one?
He flew into the ship.
Who is the one that we said isn't going to be back? And
isn't the general?
Oh, Brent Spiner is back.
Oh, that's right. And I don't understand how that's possible. He's dead.
Right. What, he's in it.
I know. I saw that they brought him back.
Maybe they'll do
like,
one of those things
stupid.
like in Scream 2. They'll pop in a videotape because, the alien ships have video machines because they had Apple products in the last one. They'll have videotape, and nobody laughed at that one. It wasn't funny, but I was amused. They'll put in their videotape, and it'll be just like Randy in Scream 2, and it'll be Brent Spiner saying, whatever.
Well, that was actually Scream
there's
3.
aliens. You got to be careful. In every sequel to an alien movie, this is what happens.
Scream 3.
Aliens.
Scream 2 it happened in.
Scream 3. He was in Scream 3. He died in Scream 2.
He died in 2?
Yeah, so Scream 3. When they were in Hollywood, his sister came.
Right.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. He died in the spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler for Scream 2.
He died in Scream 2 at the college in the van
foyer area. Yeah.
He lived in a van by the college. Yeah. Okay. Did you see the trailer for Scream the TV show?
I have not. I don't even want to watch it.
Don't ask me. I don't know what it is.
You know what? It's all at once terrible and wonderful. It's going to be bad, and I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. That's what I'm going to say about it. It looks really terrible, but at the same time, it looks like terrible good.
The first one was so good.
Martha, you in with me? You going to watch it? She's ignoring me like usual.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that is your marriage. So.
Right.
Furious 8.
Yeah,
Fast and Furious 8.
Did you guys see 7?
Yeah, of
I
course.
did.
Was it good?
Yes.
Not as good as the last one. 6.
Oh, it was better than 6. It wasn't as good as
7
5.
out there?
The music for 6 was really good.
I don't care about the music. The movie was better.
But I liked the movie. The movie
No.
and the music.
Furious 7 was better than 6, but not better than 5. Or Fast 5.
Okay.
Fast 5.
I've never seen any of them, so I can't debate this.
Well, they made it perfect.
But I don't
for-
care if there's an 8. Is The Rock in the 8?
Yes.
They haven't really. Did they officially announce it? They said that they're going to bring the whole cast back. They're going to try to bring the cast
Except
back.
for-
Not the whole cast.
Well,
Too soon?
All right. Yeah, too soon.
No, well,
a year and a half later.
in Furious 7, they made a perfect job of what's his name?
What?
Paul Walker?
Paul Walker.
Well, he's dead.
Yes, but in the Fast Furious 7 movie, they made a good job of keeping him out.
Okay.
They ended his.
They ended his storyline.
Yes.
Correct.
The Brian O'Connor story is gone.
Yes.
Okay.
We reviewed it on the League of Geeks, so that's why.
Oh, yeah, that's why I haven't heard it. Okay.
Half of the movie is gone.
That's fine.
Ouch.
It's because we're into cool stuff, and you were talking about
snap.
black and white movies.
That's right. I do like that. New trailer for Jurassic World hit. You guys like that?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I
Like
did.
that? I thought it was
I
awesome.
think it's gonna be okay. The first trailer didn't sell me. This one was a bit better.
Okay. Anyone else into it? I'm way into it. I think it looks awesome.
Go.
Although I got to say, the scene with the kids in the ball looks cool, but then in the second trailer, you see the dinosaur attacking the ball, and I was like, "Oh,
same thing that
didn't
just
we
happened.
see this in the first one? If that thing bites a
Yes.
lawyer off a toilet, number one, I'm in. Number two, it's the same thing they've done.
Well, that's why the first trailer didn't sell me, because the first trailer was the same movie. Yeah,
I know. I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm still in. I thought it was cool. It was fun to watch. Bryce Dallas Howard's in it.
All right.
I know.
All right, Bryce Dallas Howard.
Who cares? Tomorrowland trailer. You see that one?
I did.
I think I did. Yes. No, wait. I've seen half
No.
of it. I've seen the first half.
Yeah.
Then I stopped watching.
You stopped watching the
Why
Tomorrowland
would you
trailer?
stop? Too scary?
No.
Was it like the Insidious thing? Did you have to turn it off?
No, it was an ad, so I'm like, this is enough.
Okay. All right. I don't know what you're doing. I thought it looked cool. It was unexpected to me what was happening in that movie. You saw that very first. Anyone see the teaser? They showed the girl. She picked up the little thing, and then all of a sudden, she's in Tomorrowland, and then it's gone, and you're like, wow, what's that? I thought it looked cool. I thought it looked fun. So this trailer expands on it, and there's like this whole story going on, and George Clooney, and I thought it was cool.
Story and George Clooney.
Well, you know what?
He's so dreamy. I don't care about the story.
Man. Although he does look a little old now. He's getting a little long in the tooth.
He ain't no Ryan Reynolds.
But you still have the man crush.
Yeah, he looks kind of like Clint Eastwood now. Like 100 beef jerky.
Jeez.
No, he doesn't. He's still awesome. He was Billy Ocean or James Ocean. What's his name? What's his
Danny
name?
Ocean.
Danny Ocean.
Danny Ocean.
He was getting out of his
Brad
dreams
Pitt,
and
get
into
out
his
of my
car.
dreams and into my car.
Oh my God! All right, let's move on. Sony is doing an animated Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
And it's Phil Lord and
the guys who
Chris
did the
Miller.
Lego movie.
Yeah.
So
They seem to be doing everything. It's either them or Chris Pratt involved in every single movie coming out for the next 4 years.
well, look, the Lego movie made a ton of money.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so did Guardians. So that's why we see these guys.
And so did
Are you
21
falling asleep
Jump
over
Street.
there?
21 Jump Street.
What
They
happened?
also did.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Well, you know what? I think it's great. I mean, now they said it's not tying into the MCU. It's going to be
It's going to be a solo story. It's going to be the
But
same
it-
character from the MCU.
yeah,
but
it's the
just
same
gonna be
character,
a
but it's not going to
story.
have an effect on the MCU.
Right.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. So if he dies in it, he's not dying in it. Spoiler: he's not going to die in it.
Yeah, Spider-Man's probably not going to die.
No. Spoiler.
But Spider-Gwen.
What was that?
But Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen. Yeah, maybe they'll do Spider-Gwen in that. No, you know what? If you're going to
No,
introduce
they're not gonna do
Spider-Gwen and Silk and all that, you got to do it live action because that would be awesome.
Yeah, they're way too.
But they could
Way too
have
far away from doing that.
Spider-Ham in it. That would be awesome.
They're not doing
and
that.
Thor Frog. I'm all about it. It's all awesome.
They're not going to do it. They just did that on the Disney XD show.
No, but this is a
Really?
movie.
Yeah, they did the
This is different.
They did a version of Spider-Verse, and Spider-Man went to all the different worlds.
But this is different. And this is these guys writing it. You know, there's going to be like a Lego Frog Thor in it.
But it's not Lego.
yeah, but it's going to be Lego.
All right.
Don't argue with
I'm
me.
not arguing with you.
Okay. So I have a trailer for the Star Wars Battlefront.
Yes.
The new Star Wars Battlefront.
I didn't
It's
see
really
this. Was
good.
It cool?
Oh,
Yes.
It was amazing
I
because
have
it was all of it was in the engine, the game engine. It was
Okay.
all shot in the game engine, and it looks amazing.
Yes, I am buying a next-gen console now because of this.
I'm
Really?
tempted to do that because
I have to figure out which one, but I'm buying a next-gen console for Star Wars Battlefront, and I have all the prior consoles. I just haven't because I don't play games a lot anymore.
Right. Too
Okay.
busy podcasting, Hollywood.
I know. Jeez.
It's my fault.
It partially is.
Yes.
But this game is so good, and it seems so next level, like what these next
is.
generation consoles were made for.
All right.
Like this game is that perfect. Like if that trailer, if you guys haven't seen this trailer, look up the Star Wars Battlefront trailer. It is phenomenal. If you're a Star Wars fan, you're gonna go crazy. If you're a video game fan, you're gonna go crazy.
well,
If you're anybody, you're gonna go crazy.
If you're
No.
anybody.
Yes.
the only part I don't
And
like.
if you don't go crazy, you are crazy.
Yes.
Bam.
The only part I don't like about it is they only showed Darth Vader. They didn't show any other.
Well, of course, because Darth Vader is gonna be the big selling point.
yeah.
They also showed him in the Rebels Season 2
Yes,
trailer, and that looked cool. I
And
didn't watch
he will be
Rebels, so-
voiced
Yeah.
by James Earl Jones.
Really?
Yep, coming back to do the voice.
Really?
And he's
Now,
the
did you
big
guys
bad
hear
of
the
season
rumor?
2.
Do you think he's going to show up in Star Wars in Episode 7?
No.
There are a few rumors going around that he is in it. That they had an actor in the costume
In
on
flashback
set.
scenes?
I don't know.
He was burned alive. Well, not alive. He was
Are we
going
going
to
to get it? Are we going to get into the Agents of Shield?
He was
fight here?
burned dead.
He was in a funeral pyre, right?
Yes.
Luke burned him up.
Yep.
And it turned green like his lightsaber. It's awesomeness.
If Vader comes back, I don't know if I'll be okay with
No,
that.
you know what? They showed his mask. It was all crunched up and burned. The only way they could do it is if they do, like, they brought his clone back. But then why not do the Clone Wars thing from Marvel Comics or Dark Horse? Remember that one?
Dark Horse, yeah.
Yeah, but it was the Emperor's clone that came back. Okay, we're getting nerdy here.
Wait, I have something that keeps on the Battlefront. That in Battlefront there was going to be a mission tie-in to Episode 7, Star
Well, of
Wars:
course,
The Force
you
Awakens.
play the game. You got to get the console and play the game to have the full experience.
Correct.
Of course.
But in the trailer for the movie, you know how he said the ship crashed on Tatooine?
Yeah.
It's not. It is Jakku, the planet Jakku.
Oh, that planet
Yes.
we saw.
Yeah, that wasn't Tatooine.
It wasn't
Oh, so there's another desert planet because
Yes.
every planet in the Star Wars universe has to be one thing. It's one ecosystem on every planet in Star Wars. It's the ice planet, it's the green planet, it's
the
the
lava
desert
planet.
The
and now there's
blown up
another
planet.
desert planet. Yeah, every one of them. And if they're building a machine, we're building another Death Star. This will be Death Star
No,
7.
if they do that, I will not be happy either.
Yeah.
They-
No, Death Star 7 is not going to be cool. But Rogue One is about that. Is about them stealing the
Start-
plans for
yeah.
Death Star. That's cool. Okay. Anyone read the Archie comics?
I used to when I was a
Okay.
kid.
I'm going to turn off my mic now.
Well, no. The Archie comics have gotten very strange. I think they're... I thought I
There's
read that
zombie
they were,
Archie and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
all
Really?
that stuff. And I've
Yeah.
heard they're really good. You guys at the comic store, you guys read these Archie comics at all? No? Well, you're going to want
Wait
to
a
read
second,
this one.
they have a comic store and you don't read Archie? Come on. No.
You're going to want to read this one because it's Archie versus Sharknado. See?
Really?
Everybody
No,
in here just
no.
pulled out their wallet and threw it on the table.
Sharktopus.
I'm dropping the mic and leaving.
Archie versus Sharktopus.
No, it is really
Yes,
Archie
yeah.
versus Sharknado. And it comes out in July. And if you look online,
I
you
thought
can
there
see
was
the
Archie
cover.
versus the Predator.
It is Archie and Jughead
Probably.
and Veronica all
Probably.
in a cyclone with sharks. 5 stars right there. 5 Sharktopie. Well played. And you got the correct tense on that. Can
thought
you
it
do
was
it in Spanish?
Sharktopuses.
You're Spanish, right? Can you do it in Spanish?
Yes,
okay.
Wait, you're you're
No, I'm
Spanish.
not
No, wait, did you
Spanish.
say you're Spanish?
Yes.
Let's see. Sci-Fi Channel. Now, whenever you read these things, you don't know if it's really going to happen or not. But they are developing a pilot for People Under the Stairs as a movie, as a TV series.
It's a
What?
movie that was already done.
Yeah, it was a movie. I liked
is
the
it about
movie
Harry
quite a
Potter?
bit, but that was 40 years ago. It had a
40
Ronald
years
Reagan joke
ago.
that nobody's going to get now, and they're making
40
a
years
series
ago?
out of it. When was it? How old were we? No, 30 years
It
ago.
was 87. 88.
89.
Was it 89?
You're getting there.
All right. Well, you
Hey.
know what? We were dating then. That tells you how old it was because we're old. Yeah, it's an older. Well, you know what? Is anyone excited for this? I'm excited for everything. So as you know. Yeah, no kidding. How are they making that a TV series? I mean, is it going to be like this? Well, I was thinking it was the Secret World of Arrietty, only horror, because like they live under there and you open it and oh no, there's monsters. And are they going to do the Ronald Reagan joke again?
Actually, it was 91.
Yes.
91. Oh, you know what? You just lost trivia. 50 points away from that guy.
I agree. I'm just saying that.
That's why I host the
because I
trivia
couldn't
game
remember
show.
it exactly, and I'm like, it couldn't have been because
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I remember watching it as a kid.
another TV show announced. Get ready to actually be happy. Potentially Galaxy Quest as a TV show. See? Galaxy Quest would work, I think, if it's actually funny. If it's terrible, it's not going to work at all. That can be said for anything,
is
right?
Tim Allen coming back for it?
I don't know.
See, if it's Tim Allen doing it, I will accept it.
I will accept it.
If it's not, then I don't know what I would.
I will accept it.
I will accept it. But and Alan Rickman has to come back for it as well.
Oh, my gosh. That would be awesome. But
But
you know what?
the-
If they recast properly,
Because then he's got to have the makeup on at all times. Because
That-
I love that in that movie. He's at home talking to Sigourney
With the
Weaver, but he
makeup.
still has the headpiece on. I'm like,
yeah.
great stuff.
Yeah.
Lightning and rich.
I'm up for that. I think that sounds cool. What do you got there? You're about to say something.
I
Okay.
have one. I didn't know this, but Pirates of the Caribbean, there will be a 7th movie. Dead Man-
7th?
Yeah.
They've only done 4.
Oh, never mind. 5th then. I don't know.
Yeah, so they...
Dead man tell no
Sure.
tales.
Yes, Dead
You
Man
thought
Tell
I
No
had
Tales.
time all screwed up. So, yeah, man, they released a picture.
Yes.
So, I don't know. I didn't see the last one. I liked the first 2. I think I'd like the 4th one. The 3rd one was terrible.
I like the 4th one. I didn't think it was
like
that
them.
bad.
Did you?
I like
so
them.
I'll watch the 4th one.
Yeah.
I'll watch the 5th one.
If you look at it in comparative to like a lot of the other direct that's been put out, it's it's a decent movie. It got a lot of hate, and it probably shouldn't have.
4 did?
4 did.
Did people like 4, or did they hate it?
I like pretty much. I like 4.
Okay, so kind of indifference. How about Annie? Did anybody see Annie?
You watched it today?
Did you like it?
But you didn't see. You didn't see
Okay.
the R-rated version, though. No.
All right.
Or did he?
So, okay. Well, so this... It doesn't excite you, but
Yeah, that
you'll
was the
watch
only
it.
one that was written well. It was the first one.
Yeah, the
'Cause
first
then
one
after
is
that,
really
they just
great.
started churning the wheel.
The second one was fun to watch, but it's not well written. The first one is really well done. The
Yes.
third one is visually stunning and garbage.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, okay, as long as we're talking that,
Kill what's his face?
a couple quick ones. Mitch Pileggi is back on X-Files. That was announced this week. They've said the Smoking Man is going to be back. I don't know how. They blew him up. Maybe he's just, cinders, but all right.
Well, just like
but now,
Brett
but
Spiner
now-
coming back in Independence Day.
Yeah,
They
that's
can call him
awesome.
back.
So we've got Mitch Pileggi back. We've got Agent Skinner, which I'm all about. I love Skinny, man. He was
I
awesome.
did too. I thought he was a really good character in the show.
I love how when he'd get angry, he'd do that thing with his jaw, kind of tick his jaw out. That was always cool. He's a cool guy.
I'm with you.
Yep. Everyone's trying to do it. You want to be cool?
Nope. I do not
Have
want
you
to
even
be.
seen the X-Files?
I've not seen that. Do you expect me to see the X-Files?
Yes.
How old is it?
How old is it? 30 years. No. Okay, wait. I got one.
Oh, okay.
Martha, you want to listen to this one? Disney is, we keep talking about these awful live-action remakes of all these Disney things. This one is not. They're doing Jack and the Beanstalk. Now, didn't we just have Jack and the Giant Killer, right?
Yes.
But wait. Okay, so you're not excited about it yet. But wait.
But I am excited for it.
Vince Gilligan wrote it. Vince Gilligan, the guy who wrote and show ran Breaking Bad, he wrote Jack and the Beanstalk. There's going to be blue crack in it. There's going to be, it's going to be
Jack is going to have a meth lab inside the Beanstalk.
I'm so excited. Jack and the Blue Meth. That's what it's going to be
He was
called.
trying to use the beans for meth, and
It's
he
going to be
accidentally poured
for
water
adults
on it.
only. What? Oh, is that what they use to make the beans
Yes.
grow? Blue
No,
meth
no,
makes
no,
the
no.
beans grow, and then
No,
everyone turns
they were
into The
trying to use-
Walking Dead because you know how they say that about The Walking Dead, that it's tied into the blue meth? Am I right? Am I right, Deddy?
Wait, who says
Hey.
that for real?
Who says that?
She and I did.
She and I.
It's an Easter egg hidden in it, and it's gonna cause the beans.
That's why
to
we don't write.
Well,
I almost had a stroke. I got so excited about Vince Gilligan doing that. Woo! That's awesome. That's
so
awesome.
I have one that's your favorite actor. So Tom Cruise is going to.
Oh,
Tom Cruise.
Actually, you know what?
Live Die Repeat was amazing.
It was a pretty good movie.
I didn't see it.
It was
I'll
amazing.
watch it.
So Tom Cruise may star in a Disney comedy, Bob the Musical.
All right. Bob the
Who,
Builder.
me?
Maybe not that. I didn't watch Annie. I'm
But you will.
not watching that. Bob the Musical. Is it
Wait,
based
no,
on the
no.
Bob books
No.
about how kids learn how to read?
All right, so a regular guy.
Maybe
who
they
can-
teach Tom Cruise how to read in this thing, and it's set to a musical.
Oh my
he
gosh.
figures
No.
out science. Never mind.
No, the story of this is a regular
It's
guy.
about a guy with no arms and no legs floating in the water.
No,
Bob the musical.
a regular
oh, did I
guy-
get booed? Almost.
Yes.
Close.
A
The
regular
sequel's
guy.
called Matt.
A regular guy who
The
can
trilogy's
suddenly.
called Art. Go ahead.
A regular guy who can suddenly hear the inner of everyone's heart after a suffering blow to the head.
Okay, I'm out. All right, I'm not interested at all.
Daredevil the musical. He can start
Yes.
hearing heartbeats.
I'd be into that. Turn out the lights.
Electra.
Daredevil the musical.
You've got to turn out the dark and then turn out the lights is the Daredevil one. And they keep getting injured because he's blind and he keeps falling over stuff in the theater and they
There you
keep
go.
moving stuff. It's horrible. They're so mean. He doesn't really have those powers. Attack on Titan trailer. Anybody watch that?
Oh nope.
Yeah.
Everyone
I
else
think it looks
did,
awesome.
except for us.
Point,
three.
counterpoint. I thought it was cool. Okay, I don't care. I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool as giant things, and they were attacking a city, and things were blowing up, and they were Japanese. It was like Godzilla meets big naked people.
Rob just likes bright lights.
Yes!
Wait, is that what you're excited for?
5
Godzilla beat.
stars. No,
Naked
but-
people.
Yeah,
That's the sequel to Godzilla. Godzilla
no, that's the
meets
sequel to
naked
Watchmen.
people.
There was a big
Yes.
naked guy in that too.
Reading.
What was that? So you think it's a copy of that? I think so. I like Godzilla. All right. We talked before about how Valiant is a comic book line. They're like the last of the bigger ones that got a movie deal. They're making all these Valiant books into movies. They announced Bloodshot is coming in 2017. I think that's awesome. And the director is the guy that directed John Wick. I don't know who that is. So I didn't see John Wick. Did anyone see John Wick?
Wait.
Quietness?
I think so.
Everyone talks about how this movie is like fantastic.
What's John Wick?
If you enjoy Taken, The Equalizer, those kind of movies where
it's
an
like that.
older guy that is just like, it is like that.
I have a particular set of skills, dude.
Yes.
No.
Yes, Martha didn't hear my impression. Keanu
that was
doing,
a great Keanu impression.
And everyone
Keanu doing
boos.
Norman Reedus. No, doing Liam Neeson. I got Norman Reedus on the brain thanks to you. It's your fault over there. All right, you got one? Oh no, here's terrible news. Hey everybody, I've got terrible news.
They're listening to this show.
There are 3 Robin Hood movies in development.
Yes.
Okay, it seems a little excessive. It's not. Warner Brothers announced they're making a 4th. 4 Robin Hood movies in development right now, and one of them they're trying to build as a universe-building Robin Hood, which means just like with the Transformers that they also are officially making a universe. So they're going to do like with Star Wars. They're going to have Transformers 4 or 5. What are they on? 5, and then like 2 standalones, and then 6 because, the story arc is so good in those. They're going to do the same thing with Robin Hood. And then at the end, he fights big naked people, and suddenly he's got my money. Yep.
I'm out.
You're not out. You love every bit
Unless
of
it's
that. Unless
a sequel to Robin Hood Men in Tights, I'm out.
Ugh.
They're all older and the tights are just really tight.
Ew.
You see everything. Even more than that.
I have one.
Yeah.
There is a rumor that Justin Lin's Star Trek 3 will be titled Star Trek Beyond.
Okay.
Just a cool thing.
Yeah. I mean,
because you don't know who Justin Lin is, he directed a lot of the Fast and Furious
I know.
movies.
I actually know that. He directed from Tokyo Drift on.
Yes, 3 to 6.
I only know that because I read about stuff. I didn't see it.
Stuff.
But I'm interested because I hear he's an interesting director. I like the Star Trek movies, so I'm in. Adrian Palicki and Nick Blood. They've said that they are the ones headlining the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. spin-off show. So I think we were right.
Spin-off.
Huh?
Well, there's going to be another one now.
2?
Yeah, that's being written by...
Shut up. What's the second one? It's a secret. Someone's supposed to know. What's the second one? We do a Marvel podcast. How do I not know this?
How do you not know this?
Is one sword
out last
one,
week.
Is one sword?
No,
one?
it's being written by the guy who did 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah, that guy. He's writing a different one?
He's writing a different one.
Oh, I thought they were the same.
No.
Oh, my gosh. I can't get a job because I have got to watch these shows.
Did you just see your wife's face when you said that?
Please donate because I can't work.
I can't work because I need to watch television.
Oh, no, shut your mouth. You know you're thinking the same thing. So, wow. So there's 2. Any idea about what the second one is? Any idea?
No, they're keeping this one tight.
Alpha Flight?
I already told you, Fox owns that.
I don't care. It'd be awesome.
It's not going to happen.
What about the TV rights? Who owns the TV rights?
I think Fox owns it all with all the mutants and all this stuff.
They
That's why they have They own everything. That's why there's no X-Men cartoon on Disney.
Mark my words. Marvel's going to get that stuff back at some point.
They're going to have to pay a high price.
Well, they're going to get it, and we'll be long dead. But at that point, it'll say on my tombstone, "Mark my words."
Mark my words.
And they'll have to. I'm going to say, "Dig up a Lil" and shove it in his face, and that's what's going to happen. Just so you know, in the afterlife.
Why am I dead first?
Well, I said I'm dead too. We're both dead. Well, come on, man.
That's true.
I saw how scared you were in that Insidious thing. So we
wasn't scared at all.
We went to C2E2. We mentioned this before. They have a thing called for Insidious 3. They have the 4D experience. Okay, so all 3 of us went. Only 2 of us survived. basically, they put the Oculus Rift. That's why I wanted to do it. You get to try the Oculus Rift. Do you know what that is? It's this like thing you put over your head, and it gives you like an immersive movie. So you sit in this chair, and stuff's happening around you, and you look around, and there's like stuff happening back here and stuff happening back here. It's really cool. Their 4D thing is they've added to it. They blow air on you. A guy touches you with a feather.
They spit on you. Yeah. They're like, oh, it's raining.
It was Edward Krang. Lil gave me a little hug at one point. I knew it was you.
I did come in there. I creeped it on your chair.
So I actually thought it was really cool. I don't know if anyone's Insidious fans. I thought the first half of the first movie was really scary. The second half was not. The second movie I was all right with. I didn't love it. This looked good. What'd you think, Lil? Notice who I didn't go to, who didn't make it.
Those movies don't scare me.
Right. Yeah, but are they good? I mean, do you like them?
They were okay. They're okay. What I don't like about this new horror genre is I'm going to scare you by throwing out an image of nothing that has anything to do with what's going on and make a really loud sound.
Yeah.
And
they definitely did that even in this thing.
They did that in this thing, which it's cool. This concept is really cool for like a haunted house.
Yeah, it was like a really
you actually
awesome
go
haunted
through,
house.
You go through, a hallway and stuff, and somebody jumps out at you. They blow, air noises and all this stuff, and then you go into this room and they kind of set you up. They put you in this room for a few minutes because I really think they're trying to
they're trying to unnerve you.
Exactly.
I got a question. When you were in your room, did the door keep opening on you?
No, I think your door was broken.
No, it was.
Yeah.
Okay, because the most unnerving thing of the whole thing is there's a monitor and they're like setting you up. They're showing scary images and trying to scare you. And my door kept hitting me like somebody was trying to come in. That is unnerving.
I leaned behind my door because I don't want nobody to
Is that what you're doing? Putting all your weight?
And when I got in the room to sit down, the guy goes, "Did your door keep opening?" I think it's a setup. Like he's going to go, "Oh, that doesn't happen." He goes, "Yeah, the door is broken, dude." I'm like, "Oh, man." So I had to ask if it really was because that was really unnerving. And then he put a feather on me. That was weird.
Well, that wasn't. Never mind. No, but I like the concept. They said that this movie is supposed to be scarier. We'll see. I hope it is. I hope they give me a good movie. I've been waiting for a good horror movie for a long time.
I think they've got a good premise.
But
here.
I think
it's interesting.
If they actually focused and made this like a real haunted house attraction thing,
this
awesome. Would be great.
Yeah. So
because I like the fact that I'm putting the Oculus on, and everywhere I look, there is something going on.
We will for the show. We try to put videos of this. Super exciting. 3 guys sitting up here talking. But we'll try to put in. They gave us trailers and they gave us like some of the experience in video clips. We'll try and put that stuff in there or put it at the end so you guys can check it out if you want to.
Okay.
I thought it was cool. And Edward, you didn't make it.
No, I did
That's
not.
all right. We're busting on you, but
yeah.
it was pretty scary, especially for a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean,
9-year-old.
9-year-old. Oh, what a jerk! Boo. Are we wrestling for villain of the show now?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. You win.
My 6-year-old daughter would have made it through.
Oh.
That's because you showed the aliens when she was
4.
She's desensitized at this point.
That's because
they know who all the horror icons are.
That's because Lil dressed up as Baymax and scared them.
You read her Goodnight Leatherface when she was 2, right?
Of course.
Yeah, okay. No laughs at that one. I thought that was actually kind of funny. Okay, well, I'm the one.
Yes.
Okay, we're almost done. You got one?
Yes. The Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice trailer. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Trailer.
Wait,
You've seen it. Don't
You're
have
talking
to
that
ask.
second one?
Yes.
That one, the trailer came out
Yeah.
last week? Yeah, yawn.
Did we not?
Wait.
Did you guys not talk about it last week?
I think we did. I think
wasn't
he's just excited.
This wasn't the teaser. It was the.
No, this is the full trailer.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
I don't
trailer.
know. We talked about that. We
We did. We talked about how it was. It was meh. Well, no. What we talked about is it leaked. We watched the leaked version, and the official HD one came out last Saturday.
Right.
But it was the same thing. I don't know. I'm just not excited about this. I wish I was. I get excited about everything, as you can tell. But this one, I don't know. Something is not connecting.
And they had the additional. There was an additional scene because what happened was because of this leak.
Something?
Warner Brothers did that thing that they did with Guardians, where you can go and see it. Get a ticket.
You get the
you can see it in
17-minute.
IMAX.
Yeah.
And they added a scene, and the only part of that scene. Spoiler alert! If you don't want to know, and people who are here, sorry, plug your ears. It's just Batman and Superman running at each other. Like after that, do you bleed? You will.
Well,
and then you
how
see
do you
them
not
running
know
at
that's
each
what's
other,
gonna
and then it
happen?
cuts. And I'm like, that's lame.
Did anybody not see that was going to happen?
Yeah, everyone was expecting that.
And then Wonder Woman's going to crash in the middle and stop them, and it's...
I doubt that. I don't think she's going to stop.
Okay, well, I hope so, because then at least it's something different. Terrible. I'm just not up.
Wait,
Did we talk about Robin Hood? Yeah. I could tell everyone was thrilled by it. I had a couple more quick things. Dominic Cooper officially is Jesse Custer in Preacher. That's official now. We've talked about it before. I am super excited. I'm all over that show. It's going to be on AMC. It's going to be awesome. And there's a vampire in it and a chick named Tulip. All good. Scarlet Witch confirmed for Civil War. No surprise there. Surprise, she's not going to die in Age of Ultron. And let's see.
I know who is.
You know who's going to die? Uh-oh. Don't say it. Don't spoil.
I'm not saying it. I'm just
Is it
not
Spider-Man?
happy about our followers in the UK who
Jerks.
spoiled it.
Jerks!
Really?
That's
Yes.
why I don't have any contact.
with the UK?
Yeah, I don't like them. Okay, couple things. Today, I had the honor of going to a movie premiere, and we'll talk about this more later, but I got to go to see a documentary called The Walkers Among Us. And it is it's a documentary about the fans of The Walking Dead. Can you tell there's one in the room? Right, but there's one that's in the movie, in the room. I just wanted to point this out. If you like The Walking Dead, or if you just like fandom, seek this out. Right now you can only get it at their website. It's thewalkersamongus.com. I loved the documentary. They also did two about Star Wars that are really great. I mean, I can't say enough good things. So I wanted to highlight this because it was super good.
I'm upset I missed it. I know we planned on going to it today, and things just happened that I had to go back to C2E2, and it was a waste of my time because I spent 3 hours in the car. So.
Yeah, and you missed out because this was really
did.
great. Was it great? Did you guys love it? You loved it? Oh, yeah. It was really great. Just a really wonderful documentary, and it was safe for kids. I thought, being The Walking Dead, you never know, but you really didn't have any... The zombie stuff was so peripheral, and there wasn't gore. And some of the movie was shot right on this corner. When they do the Nightmare on Chicago Street, they destroy this place. They make it look like there's been a zombie apocalypse. It is amazing. I mean, amazing. For like 3 blocks, it's like you're on the set of a great zombie movie. And out here on the corner, they had like a police car and Toyota crashed into each other. And like the light pole was down. It was nuts. And in the movie, you see that shot, and I could tell it was shot from right here because it was shooting across to Rediscover Records there. So just really cool. Really, really cool. It's called The Walkers Among Us. And
Very cool.
I think I had one more thing to highlight. I do. We have a super fan in the house. And, we have a few of those.
Super fan.
That
Somebody
appear.
actually listens?
Yes.
Wait, people listen?
Jenny, who anyone that comes to Blue Box knows Jenny because she's always here cheering us on. It's Jenny's birthday today. So if we could wish Jenny
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, and I want to point out.
Lil has to sing.
No, I'm
it's
not singing.
We're not licensed to sing that song. Sing something different.
Feliz
But
cumpleaños.
last thing, she showed us a picture of her birthday cake, which, if you want to see it, she'll be happy to show you. It has a TARDIS coming out of the cake. It is really cool, and it's by a place called Piece of Cake Bakery in Dundee. I just wanted to plug them, too, because I thought it was so cool. I think I'm done. I'm done with all my plugs. Funko Hulkbuster. Did you see that picture?
Yeah, it's at my doorstep right now.
Shut up. You got one?
Yeah, because I bought
Did you get two? Because you like me? Because we're friends,
no.
BFFs?
No, I got the
You got it? You're
the
going to cut
Marvel
it in half, put a BF on one side and an F on the other?
yes.
Thanks, Alil.
And we'll wear it around our necks.
That's right.
No, I haven't seen it yet. My wife told me the package came in because I'm part of the Funko Collectors Club, and that is
Nerd.
I am a nerd. I don't care. I'm a geek.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. You know what? I if you didn't see it, check it out. It's the Funko puts out those great pop vinyls. There's a Hulkbuster, and it's really cool. It's huge too, isn't it?
6 inches.
6 inches?
Mm-hmm. It's the same size as
I like
the
to tell
Wampa.
everybody that's huge. Thank you. Yeah, no, it looked really good. I thought it was
terrible.
cool. So are we done? You
We're
got anything
done.
else? All right, that's it. Thank you for listening to This Week in Geek, everybody. We will be back with more B2, C2. We've got some special guests. I see 3 of them already in the house. So that's it. Thank you.